This is Ashton Marcus, and I'm on location at TU Studios for the world premiere of Down on Your Knees and Up to the Moon.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm here with
Chad Dorak. Born and raised in Southern California. I've been an actor since I was about 8 years old, and I am presently in Down on Your Knees and Up to the Moon here in residence at the GGC Players Jamaica Moon at the Gloria Gifford Conservatory. I played two characters, one in the first act, one in the second. The first one is Lucky Sherman, and the second one is Teddy Sapphire. Lucky Sherman is sort of a mobster that is the boss of the grand scheme that pushes the whole plot of the first act, and Teddy Sapphire is a thief who has come to steal jewels at the hotel at which this play takes place in the second act.
First of all, I have to say I really love the singing here. I think everyone was pitch perfect. I was quite impressed by it.
Well, thank you very much. We worked really, really hard. There's about 3 people who are professional singers in this cast, and everybody else were complete novices. So the fact that we impressed you that way is really great, because everybody worked really hard to get it up to par.
Yeah, because I think this was probably the very first a cappella musical I've seen. You don't see a whole lot of a cappella music.
I don't think I've seen hundreds of musicals. I don't think I've ever seen an a cappella musical.
Yeah. Also, I just have to comment this thing. Everyone's on radio, no one can see you. I'm not sure if you'll be offended by this, but this has to be the most attractive cast I've ever seen. I mean, I just have to comment that these people have to be the most attractive people I've seen in any theater.
Well, thank you very much. We have to give that credit, I think, to our director, Gloria Gifford, who doesn't. A lot of small theater around Los Angeles, they dress themselves and they do their hair themselves and ladies do the makeup themselves. But our director, Gloria, is really specific with the way she wants everybody to look. So you're seeing a really cleaned up, really polished group of people who have taken a lot of time to do all the smoke and mirrors of all the Hollywood glamour. This production in particular, we wanted to have all that old world glamour of the 1930s, and then the play takes place in the 1960s, so we wanted all that glamour and decadence, and so yeah, we worked really hard to get that. So thank you.
Okay, once again, thank you very much for being on the show, and I loved your rendition of Blue Moon.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with...
Hi Ashton, I'm Lucy Walsh. I was born in Santa Barbara, California, and I'm a musician, pianist, and singer, and an actress. I've been with Gloria for 6 years, and before that I was touring. I think I told you last time I was touring with Maroon 5 and One Republic, and had been all over Europe and the US before I buckled down and pursued acting 100%. And I'm in heaven. I played Madeline Galbraith from Seattle. Madeline Galbraith is an heiress. She's very in love with her husband, Clyde, and she's always on the verge of tears. Everything is just extremely exciting to her, and it always makes her want to cry. So she's really going back and forth between being on the verge of tears and then being very turned on by her husband. So she's quite a character.
One thing I have to say, I was really impressed by the singing here. I don't think I've ever been to an a cappella musical before.
Yeah, it's definitely crazy that we're doing this. I think it's a big leap of adventure. We just went for it. Gloria, our coach, came up with the idea to just write an original piece and take it to eras that she loves the music of and see what we could do. So we went for it. Yeah.
Yeah, you should be very proud of yourself, because a lot of the performers weren't professional singers.
Yeah, we are very proud of ourselves, and it was a lot of people's first time singing on stage, which I think is the most exciting thing about it. No matter what, the fact that we've done this is a really exciting and positive thing for all of us. And you know how it is to try something that you would never think you could do, and then you do it, and it's great.
If one of my viewers decide to come here, what would they expect to see?
If one of your viewers decided to come here, they would see a lot of people having a good time. You know, it's comedy, it's musical, it's about love, and it's just a good time. We want the audience to be having a good time. We want you to see yourself in the characters. There's kind of something for everyone, you know, there's different love relationships, and I think everyone that comes to see it can see themselves in the play. And that's what a play should be.
I hope you don't take any offense to this, but I just have to say, this has got to be the most attractive cast I've ever seen.
It is a very sexy cast. Absolutely. We've got a lot of people that are on fire and really excited about what they're doing, and that makes you sexy, you know? So I think it shows. Everyone looks great. They feel great. Gloria has put together all our costumes and our makeup and our hair. Everything you see is specific. She spends a lot of time on each one of us, so the finished product is really polished. And the audience may not realize that, but it looks really good.
Okay, once again, I enjoyed myself. I love the music. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm here with
Keturah Hamilton. I'm a model, and I just started acting professionally about 7 months. And I have done like ad campaigns, music videos with names like Puff Daddy, Mary J. Blige, you name it, I have worked with them. So now I'm in the acting world. I loved it. I just moved to California from New York City, and this is the play we're doing.
And which character did you play?
Rita. Darling, you're the most romantic man I've ever known in my life. I hate to get up from this table. I hate to leave you.
That was wonderful.
Thank you.
So question, why did you decide to get into acting from modeling?
Well, it's not far-fetched. I've done independent movies, and I just said to myself, you know what? Let me go to school and put the hours in, do the work, and commit myself to it. And that's why I decided to, I just love it. I love the business. I love everything it stands for. I love that I can express myself.
Well, I love the performance tonight. I loved your performance tonight. It was very comical and actually very, very over the top. Also, I love to sing. I love the singing here tonight.
Thank you very, very much, and thanks for coming.
Okay, and one more thing. One thing I have to ask you, because you're a model.
Yes.
I actually once asked a producer early in my career, you know, about getting ahead, you know, what kind of advice. And he says, well, you know, it takes a lot of hard work, a long time. He said, unless you're outstandingly attractive. And I've always remembered that. I mean, does it help to be attractive in the entertainment industry?
It sure does, but however, I don't bank on that alone, so that's why I'm educating myself, going to acting classes and taking my craft very seriously, because I want to be taken seriously and I want people to take me seriously, so I figure why not.
Okay, once again, I enjoyed your performance tonight. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm here with
Cynthia San Luis. I'm originally from Chicago and lived in Las Vegas, came out here, went to UCLA, and I just decided to stay to become an actress. It's been wonderful so far. I played Taya Geisman. She's the editor-in-chief of Glamour magazine. It's a very big deal for her tonight to be covering the World's Fair and get the exclusive scoop, because this is going to put the magazine on the map and solidify, you know, Glamour and her position moving forward.
And well, first of all, one thing I like to say, I really enjoyed everyone singing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, because I don't think I've ever seen an a cappella musical before.
Yeah, you know, singing is a whole beast in of itself, but singing without an accompaniment is with more than one person, and adding sometimes harmonies is quite a challenge. So our director was very patient with us and helped us throughout that whole process, and it's just been a really, really fun experience. Really great. Some of us are professional singers, some of us are not. I'm not. I hadn't sang really since I was a younger girl, and so it's been really great to connect back to that passion as well.
Were you afraid when you had to start doing this?
A little bit, but I think it's always good to take on things that scare you, right? Because that's the only way that you'll grow and find out if you can do something, and it's a challenge to take on, and ready for more. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Once again, I thought you guys sang fantastically, and I enjoyed the performance very much. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm here with
Kasha Pilevi. I'm from Chicago originally. I lived in New York, came out here a couple years ago and to pursue acting really full time. I play Vicky Ruzzolo. She's a tough New Yorker. She works for Westinghouse, the company that puts the stuff and does the time capsule for the World's Fairs. So she's there, she knows her stuff, and she's also has a love interest that she runs into from her past, Ralph. So, you know, she got a little love story in there too. Yeah.
I really enjoyed myself tonight with the over-the-top performances. I thought it was a wonderful spoof, but I was really impressed by the singing.
Oh, thank you. I didn't sing a song. That's probably for the better, but yeah, we had so much fun learning, and I learned so much about musicals and singing. It's my first musical, so it was a blast, and like everybody put so much hard work into it, and really, thank you. We're glad it's showing and people are enjoying themselves.
Well, I thought your character was over the top too.
Was she? Good. That's what she was intended to. She's you know, she's a little bit of a ball buster.
Okay. Well, once again, I had a wonderful time. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm here with
George Benedict. I was born in LA, grew up in Montana, in an acting family. I live in LA now, pursuing my acting career, and yeah, that's about it. I played Clyde Galbraith. He's from Seattle, and he's visiting the World Fair with his wife, and they're the type of people that they travel around. They're very nouveau, rich, kind of highfalutin, up in their nose type people, and they're kind of taking in the sights, and they get embroiled in, you know, a scheme and all these different love triangles that go along. And it's been a joy so far to play it. You know, tap into your pretentious side. You don't often get to do that in life.
Well, I loved your larger than life, your kind of comedic character you played.
Thank you.
And also, I was quite impressed with what you're singing too.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, we all the guys worked really hard at it. You know, it was a team effort, and we had a couple of very professional trained singers that came in and worked with us, and music arrangers, and that's how it all came together.
I have never seen it. Let me think about it. I don't think I've ever seen an a cappella musical before, where everyone was singing just raw with their voices.
Well, it was kind of the director's vision, and Gloria is a genius, so she thought that would be the best way for us to carry it off, because we have a limited stage, you know, theater size, so we can't fit a band in there, and even having someone at the piano the whole time really is not feasible. So we just, you know, in rehearsal worked it out, and it started to sound really good. So it was her vision, and we went with it.
Well, are you a professional singer?
No, I'm just, you know, I'm a car and a shower singer, so I can carry a tune, and I play music, so I understand music, but no, I would just listen to what the leader of our singing group was telling us, and just try to duplicate over and over and over and over.
Well, you are quite successful.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you, Ashton.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Lauren Plaxco. I grew up in California, and I've been studying at the Gloria Gifford Conservatory for a handful of years now under Gloria. This is my, I think 7th or 8th production here. I'm just so happy to be here, and this is the first musical that we've done. We've had other shows that have incorporated music, but this is the first original musical that we've done, and so it was quite an undertaking, and we worked really, really hard, but it's been incredible. It's been really incredible. I played Margot Langbella, who is a East Coast girl from, she says Long Island, but she's got some good breeding, supposedly. She's very hungry always, and she's also a reporter, and she's there to cover the 1964 World's Fair in the second act of the show, and meets the love of her life. And, you know, it's kind of a change of gears for her. She thinks she knows what she's there for, and she is surprised, and has that arc, which is great.
You know, as a musical, I don't think I've ever seen an a cappella musical before. At least I don't think so. I might have forgotten. But basically, I thought this was outstanding. It was very good singing. Everyone sang so beautifully.
It took a lot of training. It took a lot of studying. We spent a lot of hours researching the songs, and Gloria has an expansive knowledge of music. She had a recording contract in her time as well, and so she's performed for the Kennedys and, you know, all over the country. country. And so she brought us this really expansive knowledge of music and really gave us kind of a crash course on the songs from the 30s, a lot of the standards that we used, and then the songs from the 60s, a lot of the doo-wop. So we just trained and drilled and worked really hard at it, because a cappella is hard. A cappella is really hard, especially with a big group, but Gloria wanted to create that wall of sound, and so that's what we were seeking to achieve.
Yeah. One thing I have to comment about this group, I don't think I've ever seen a theater group with this much television experience before.
Well, because we are all students as well, we're all working towards being actors. So our stage training is something that's highly important to us, and something that Gloria really pushes on the group and provides for us, because most amazing actors that you can name, Al Pacino, Marlon Brando, Cate Blanchett, Meryl Streep, all of them started on stage. And so we have the opportunity of having that foundation, which then gives us the power to go in and book jobs on TV. And I'm sure you saw a lot of independent film work and films that are coming out, with major releases and stuff like that for some of the actors here. So this is a conservatory for professional working people, and then we have the opportunity to also do stage. So it's really kind of a full service environment that we get here, and we get to train across all the mediums, which is wonderful.
Okay. Once again, I love the singing. I thought it was very funny. Thank you very much for being on the show.
We really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. And I'm here with
Abigail Kachunas. I'm originally from Ohio and lived in New York for a little bit as a teenager in Atlanta, and went to school, moved here, and started pursuing acting. I've been studying with Gloria for a handful of years, and just hitting the grind every day, auditioning, I've done some projects, and it's, I've done, this is maybe, I don't know, 7th, 8th, or 9th show with the group. Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't keep track.
And which character did you play?
Lady Sapphire, or Veronica Sapphire. She is someone who has a thirst for life that can never be quenched. She wants everything, and she wants what she wants when she wants it. And she is a thief, along with her brother, who is the Falcon. And they have an interesting little brother-sister bickering relationship.
I enjoyed everyone's over-the-top comedic performance, and I loved everyone's singing. I thought it was wonderful, fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, again, I think this is the first a cappella musical I've ever seen.
Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. Yeah, it was something that we just decided to do. Gloria decided to do it, and we worked the songs, and we drilled them over and over, and we, rehearsed them in the parking lot, rehearsed them in the thing, tried this, tried that, switched it around, and just, practice, practice, practice.
Something I just have to comment that I think my audience might want to know is this has got to be the most attractive company I've ever seen. The women here are just beautiful.
Thank you. Well, Gloria is an expert at knowing what we should wear with our hair, the makeup, the men. She used to work in fashion before she was an actress. And she knows everything. She's seen so many movies, and her library of knowledge, historical, movie classics and things now, she knows what looks good on what body type, and she knows those eras very well. So we spent days trying on gowns, switching gowns, shoes, everything. She is crossing the T's and dotting the I's when it comes to wardrobe. She's very specific about that. And she wants us to look our best, so we are lucky to have her.
Once again, a very lovely performance. You guys sang beautifully, and I enjoyed myself today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm here with
Billy Budenich. I'm from New Jersey. I'm an actor. I played Augie Diarelli, and I played Ralph in the second act. Augie Diarelli has a group of dancers. He's a choreographer. He's organizing the dance for the opening of the 1939 World's Fair. And Ralph has had unrequited love, and she's come back into his life. He's a pseudo-waiter. He's moonlighting. He's actually an inventor.
I thought you guys were funny, and I thought you were quite funny in particular. And also, I thought you guys were fantastic singers.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
I thought this miracle.
Yeah, it was also. Oh, so you're not a professional singer. Did you feel a little scared because you're doing an a cappella? I've never seen an a cappella musical before.
Well,
were you scared?
We have a tight theater group, so it kind of Gloria, our director, has an ambition for us. So she'll come up with a thing like this, and nobody knows what they're doing. So yes, you do get scared, but you don't know what we're doing, and we all have fun doing it. So we kind of just do it, and we don't know. We don't know the danger of it. We don't know, and there's no skin in the game. I'm not a professional singer. I don't know. It's just for the fun and the love of the experience.
Okay. Well, once again, I enjoyed myself a lot. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Danny Siegel. I was born in Florida, and I studied acting in New York City, and now I study exclusively at the Gloria Gifford Conservatory here in Los Angeles.
Okay, and which character did you play?
Miles Brady. Miles is a television star. He's the star of the TV show The Falcon in the 1960s, and he has come to the World's Fair to be the spokesperson for the addition of color to television, and he's specifically in the hotel looking for Margot Langbella, a gorgeous journalist. She's the one that got away.
I was quite impressed by everyone singing. I mean, how did you guys pull that off?
Well, it was our director's idea. She's a courageous visionary. It's very advantageous to do an a cappella musical, but she's a top-notch singer as well as a director and teacher. And we also have top-notch singers in our group, Chad Dorick and Lucy Walsh, and they were able to help coach us through the entire process. And yes, it was advantageous and challenging, but totally worth it. It was original and fun and fantastic, and we are all just thrilled to be doing it.
Were you a little scared?
Oh, absolutely. But the trick is not showing that.
Well, again, I liked your comic timing. Again, this was more of a spoof, and I also liked your singing, so I enjoyed myself very much tonight.
Thank you, Ashton. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Take care.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Alex Miller. I'm from Washington State. I've been studying with Gloria for about 4 years. I play George and Eddie. George is one of the inventors. He's a younger brother of Billy Ann's. He created Smell-O-Vision. And Eddie is a bellhop at the hotel, and he is a lady killer. He loves the women, and he chases them throughout the entire second act.
Actually, I really loved your comic timing. I thought you were hilarious.
Thank you so much. It's all Gloria. She's directed everything.
I was actually very impressed by your singing, too. Of all the singers here, I thought you were one of the better ones.
Well, thank you. Again, it's Gloria. We worked hours and hours. It was ridiculous how much we worked on those songs.
I mean, I don't remember ever hearing an a cappella musical before.
That's a good point. I don't know if I have either. We actually brought in a piano player, his name's Stuart, to work with us, and that was really all we got. And then when we did the performance, it was just our voices. We tried to create the harmonies, and Gloria pounded and pounded away at us.
Well, you guys did quite well. Again, I love the music. I mean, they're all cover songs, so they're catchy tunes, the old favorites and all that. But again, for music, I thought you guys did very well.
Oh, well, thank you so much again. It was hard work. Weeks and weeks of rehearsal.
All right. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm here with
Christian Maltez. I've been studying with Gloria Gifford for the past 2.5, 3 years. This is my fourth production with the GGC. I play the character of Fritz. He's the hotel manager. He's been running the Grand Court Hotel for the past 30 years, and he's just, the one in charge of everybody and the whole staff, and he's very particular. He's very, I almost want to say a little bit nitpicky about things, he's a very delightful character, I think, to play.
I thought you were spot on with your character. I really liked your character a lot.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, it was a pleasure. And again, any directional things is all because of Gloria. Anything that was super, specific, came from our director. So I'm very grateful to her. Yeah.
I also was very impressed with the singing here. I mean, it was an a cappella musical. I don't think I've ever seen one of those before.
Yeah, you know what? Neither have I. I thought that was such an interesting take, and I think it's a little bit harder, because you don't have the music backing you up. But I feel with this, we had to rely on each other. We had to really trust the direction and trust what we were bringing to the songs, and so I felt that was, a unique experience. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Were you a little afraid?
Oh, of course, terrified. I was like, oh, okay, we're gonna do this. With no music, we're used to doing it, even for karaoke. You're used to singing to a track, but I felt this is gonna be a great experience, and let's just have fun with it.
Also, a little bit about my show. A lot of my listeners are community theater actors or they're students. Is there any kind of advice you can give them to help along with their career?
Yeah, of course. I would just say, just keep studying and keep working at keep working with your craft and your passion, and it doesn't become work anymore if you love it, So just continue that.
Okay, once again, I really liked your performance tonight. I really liked your singing too. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Yvette DeVito. I'm from San Jose, California. I've been doing theater since I was a kid. I studied theater at San Jose State, and I moved down here 3 years ago, and I've been studying at the GGC ever since. I played Doris, a sassy New York waitress who's trying to warn the inventors of the impending doom.
Actually, I was really impressed by the singing of this. I think I've never been to an a cappella musical before.
Thank you. We've worked really hard in it. We hired a piano player to come in and get the notes down with us. We've been rehearsing it. There was only about 3 professional singers in the show, so all of us are novice. We've had to learn, and we've been taught by the great people, Gloria, the piano player. So we've been lucky to have that exposure and that practice. So thank you.
Were you a little scared doing it?
I was a little nervous because I've never done an a cappella musical before either, but we all pulled together, we practiced day and night, we drilled the songs, so I felt like we came out pretty good, and it's only going to go up from here. So.
Well, again, I loved your singing. I thought you guys were pretty funny too. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm here with
Haley Embreeze. I'm Haley. I'm a model/actress. I'm 23 years old, and I study with Gloria Gifford at the GGC, and we just did our production of Down on Your Knees and Up to the Moon. I played Dr. Molly McDermott. Dr. Molly McDermott is just the prettiest, most smart and intellectual human on earth. I'm just kidding. She's basically the doctor that comes in, saves the day. She falls in love, and that's her little love synopsis.
I loved everyone's comedic timing tonight, and actually, I loved everyone's singing. I thought you were fantastic singers.
We've been working a lot on all the songs, and we had pianists come in and work with us, and the doo-wop and all that kind of stuff. We've been studying for months that type of music and that type of era, so that's really why we were really great.
One more comment I basically have for you is, again, no one can see you guys on the radio, but I thought this has got to be one of the most attractive casts I've ever seen.
I know. We're really sexy. I know. We're super sexy at the GGC. That's because we take care of ourselves. Our hair, our skin, our nails is part of being an actress, or an actor. You got to take care of yourself. We're hard workers.
Basically, I hope you don't get offended by that. But basically, it's something that my audience has to be aware of. What to expect to see if they come here.
Yeah.
And I don't like saying that, because I don't want anyone to take offense to it, but they should know that this is a very attractive cast.
Yeah, Gloria makes everything beautiful. So all the outfits and all the makeup and all the hair and all the jewelry, every single thing, it was very specific from Gloria. So it was not an accident. And we are an attractive group of people, but with Gloria's help, that's how beautiful we get.
One more thing, you're not a professional singer. Were you scared going into this? Because this is an a cappella musical. I mean, there's no instruments to cover you.
I know, and that's why, not having the music is a lot harder, and obviously being on stage. And no, I'm not a singer, but with the coaching and the training and everything like that, everything's about rehearsal. So the more you rehearse, you just go up there and you just do your thing, and you're not scared. I'm not scared. I had a lot of confidence going up there because I want to be good. I want people to like me, so I just tried my hardest, and hopefully it was good.
Yeah, well, you did a great job, because not only did you guys not have instruments, you didn't have a drum, so you have to be on time too.
Of course, the timing in the background and everyone working together. We worked really hard. We had, like I said, the pianist, everyone with their doo-wop. We practiced a lot.
Okay. Well, once again, I enjoyed the performance tonight. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you!
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm here with
Heather Compton. I moved here to Los Angeles about a year ago. This is my first play in Los Angeles, and I'm super excited about it. I feel like it went really well opening night, and I'm just really excited. I don't even know what else to say. I played Gladys in the first act. She's very sneaky. She's kind of the sweeter, kind of innocent, trying to play a little bit. She's trying to get everybody. She's just trying to keep a secret, but she's also in on the
Scam.
The scam, yes, the scam. Thank you.
She a thief.
And so she's just in on the scheme, and so she's trying to play like she's the innocent person, like she looks, because she looks very sweet. So she's very kind of malicious, but then she plays very innocent at the end. Yes.
I loved all the over-the-top acting because this is a bit of a comedy and all that. And actually, a period piece. A period piece. I enjoyed your flamboyancy.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming as well. Appreciate it.
Also, I really liked the singing around here. It was actually very good.
Thank you. We worked really hard.
Well, thanks again. Thanks once again for being on the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm here with
Joshua Farmer. I'm from Peoria, Illinois. I was in Comedy of Errors, which I think you came and saw too, which was great. And I do like film and television. And I've done a lot of Shakespeare productions too. And I studied here at the GGC for the last 5 years. So I was playing one of the inventors, the inventor of the dishwasher, in 1939, World's Fair. He was like there with his friends at the World's Fair, part of the inventors group. They had inventions that would work out, like the dishwasher, and inventions that wouldn't, like the Robot Man or Smell-O-Vision, which didn't last in the television world. Nobody wants to smell trash on television. So it's kind of like, they're all like smaller characters, kind of like a Love Actually kind of thing, like characters coming in and out of the hotels.
I was actually very impressed by your acting. You were more of a character actor, but you carried yourself very well tonight.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, I love doing this part, and it's nice to like wear a tux and feel good, I guess. So thank you very much.
You know, basically in theater, I cover a lot of theater. Last year, I covered 130 shows. I don't see a whole lot of African Americans in theater, and also, the Academy Awards, not one single non-white person was nominated. So, why do you think not that many African American people get into theater?
I think that actually a lot of African American actors and entertainers that are on television come more from the music industry and less from theater. So I think that I'm not sure if it's just not introduced in the community as much. It's something that I got into actually starting in church when I was younger. So I got into it in like community church theater. Then I moved into actual theater like through college and this and that. So maybe, maybe it's just not that prominent. I guess people like more music and things. So, but I'm here to support the theater and get people interested in it. So.
Okay. Once again, I really loved your performance. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Oh, for sure. Thank you very much. It's great meeting you. Perfect. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm here with
Dylan George. I'm from Dublin, Ohio. Just moved to Los Angeles about 7 months ago to pursue acting in television and film. I played Joe Bixby, the inventor from Wabakoneta, Ohio. Round on the ends and high in the middle, Ohio. Joe is from a small farm town in Ohio called Wabakoneta, Ohio, and he's invented the television. So he's come to the 1939 World's Fair to basically present his television and try and sell it and get it into production. So he falls in love with a dancer, the lead dancer of the Augie Diarelli Dancers. Her name is Ruby Rousseau, and she doesn't love him back.
How would you describe his character? Was he a leading man? Was he a bit of a nerd? How would you describe him?
I'd say in his own way he's sort of a leading man, but he more kind of fits the ingenue type for the male, I would think, because he's not exactly to the age where he can carry himself as the leading man. He's more of the young lover kind of person. So
I was quite impressed by everyone singing. Everyone was actually into. You were doing it all in a cappella too.
Yeah, we did the whole musical in a cappella, and luckily we have a couple very seasoned singers who have been on Off-Broadway and have toured and opened for various bands. So they kind of took the lead and taking people into little groups and leading us through the different parts of all the songs. And then we did hire a professional accompanist to come in for 2 nights for a couple hours and try and lead us through all the songs. And it was just a lot of drilling and practice and singing all the time.
I thoroughly enjoyed myself tonight. I thought it was quite funny. It was actually a pretty good spoof, and I actually enjoyed everyone singing.
Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate you coming, and hopefully you'll come again.
Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm here with
Kelly Musselwhite. I am born and raised in Texas, specifically from Richmond, Texas. Went to school for film and theater at Baylor University. Moved out here about 3 years ago. Started studying with Gloria Gifford. This is my 3rd production with them. And I played Ruby Rousseau, which was the dancer for the first act.
I loved your acting tonight. I thought you were fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Also, I was very impressed impressed by the singing in general. Everyone sings, so it was just wonderful. I don't think I've ever heard an a cappella musical before.
I'm happy to hear that because we put together thinking that this would be something fresh. At first it was going to be a completely different musical, but then we've been watching a lot of the 30s and 40s and the classic films, which we've been studying from. So we slapped together this, and we're happy with how it turned out, especially with the music.
I hope you don't take any offense to this comment, but I have never seen a theater group this attractive before. All the women are beautiful.
Thank you. I welcome that compliment. I think we have an interesting and very diverse group of actors here.
Okay. Well, again, I loved your performance. I thought you were very comical. I thought you were very dramatic, and I also thought you were a great singer. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
My name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Maya Moore. I'm 19. I studied the Gloria Gifford Conservatory. I joined here about 2 years ago, and it's just been amazing ever since. I played Lillian, the waitress.
Could I have a synopsis of that character?
Yes, Lillian is the flirty, fun waitress. She's just excited that the inventors are here and she can get married, and they say they're going to be millionaires, so she's just jumping on an opportunity.
I actually love the singing here. I don't think I've ever been to an a cappella musical before.
Oh yeah, it was so much fun, and we've been rehearsing for like 6 months now, and Gloria's a professional singer, and Chad's a professional singer, so we've just been rehearsing and rehearsing and rehearsing, and that's why it's so amazing, a cappella, yeah.
Were you a little afraid?
A little bit, yeah, it's nerve-wracking, especially opening night, but it's so much fun, and we've been rehearsing so much, so we're really prepared for it.
Well, again, I really enjoyed myself tonight. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm here with
Sonia Diaz. Came here from Washington State. I've been here about 3 years and just working on my craft, getting a little bit of things here and there. I have a show that's on Amazon Prime right now that's called Borderline. And other than that, just been doing this show, and one after the other. We did the Comedy of Errors last summer, and then now we're working on Down on Our Knees and Up to the Moon, which is great. Today I played Detective Hickey. Detective Hickey is trying to find the culprits that are robbing rooms at this hotel in the 60s, so in the second act. And she's a kind of a tough girl, tough little cookie. I would probably say a little Puerto Rican, a little New York, of course. And so she's just really determined and takes her job really, really seriously, but ends up finding true love at this hotel.
Well, I liked your over-the-top character.
Thank you.
But I really loved the singing that was done tonight.
Thank you. Yeah, the singing was fantastic. Everybody did a really good job. We've been working really hard for months now, trying to get together and really making sure that we're fine-tuning everything that needs to be done and putting out those people who can hit those high notes, get those low notes. We've just been learning. It's been a learning process and really great.
Were you a little afraid going into this?
It's a whole other animal, so in and of itself, doing a musical is always more challenging than anything else, but it's been fun. We have a great director who really honestly tricks us into moving along and getting to where we need to be, and before you know it, it's opening night. You're here, we're singing, we're dancing, we're over the moon, just doing what we need to do, and it's great.
Well, I really enjoyed myself tonight, and I love your singing.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Thank you. My name is Nakta Pahlavan, and I was the Dolores in the show. Well, Dolores, she's the fortune teller, and how I approach it was to make a character. I definitely watched thousands of movies of that era, like 30s and 60s, and when I create that character, I just make her less patient and more, aggressive for the second act, and definitely with our director Gloria Gifford, she gave me lots of great help and guidance so I could make it happen.
Well, I thought you were spot on your performance. I enjoyed it very much.
Thank you very much. I enjoyed it personally. I had lots of fun. I was telling my friend, I always I'm so nervous for the opening, especially for the opening night. For the first time in my life, not only I wasn't nervous, I was like feeding from audience, from like having the full room. And I think it's because first I put enough time and hours to, you know, practice and rehearse. And second, because, well, definitely I get, but you know, you do more, you get better more. And also I think it's because of the story was so great, and I was enjoying. When I was sitting, I was enjoying like you. I hope you enjoyed it. Did you?
Yes, I did.
Great, I'm happy. Thank you.
Okay. Well, again, once again, I was impressed by everyone singing. Were you a little afraid because this is an a cappella music?
Well, maybe at like first, second days of rehearsal, we were afraid. But then when you put, because in my language, I'm a singer, when you put enough time to practice, there is no fear, you know. I think practice is the way to just be successful in life in general. So, yeah.
Once again, I enjoyed myself very much tonight. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a great night.
Down on Your Knees and Up to the Moon will be playing at TU Studios from March 12th to April 30th. For more information, go to www.facebook.com/#The Gloria Gifford Conservatory.